Hello friends, this is Tim Collins coming to you again with our weekend word. Solomon, probably the wisest man who ever lived, toward the end of his life wrote the book of Ecclesiastes, in which he says, I've learned some stuff as I've gotten older. And one thing he learned, Ecclesiastes 9:11, it says the race is not always to the swift. Actually it says the race is not to the swift. I insert the word always because the context implies that. If you read what he's saying, he said, the race doesn't always go to the swift, the battle doesn't always go to the strong. Stuff happens, he says. And so, I want to talk today, though, about running with excellence. I used to pastor. My first pastorate was in Talladega, Alabama, home of the world's fastest speedway. And while I was there, 3 times, NASCAR driver Bill Elliott had the fastest car, the fastest qualifying time in the race, but didn't win any of those 3 races because he didn't finish the race. Had mechanical problems, the engine blew, whatever. Couldn't finish the race, so he didn't win. You have to finish to win. The writer of Hebrews 12:1, after listing all the heroes of faith in Hebrews chapter 11, he says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, guys, in chapter 11, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Run and keep on running. Run until you finish. Paul also, he often wrote in his epistles comparing the Christian life to an athletic competition or race. And he said we should not only finish, but that we should run with excellence. Finish well. 1 Corinthians 9:24, he said, do you not know that in a race all runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Down in verse 26, he said, therefore I do not run like a man running aimlessly. Paul said, I'm running, but I'm not running in circles. I have a goal in mind. I have a prize I'm competing for. Run the race with excellence. We live in the end of the age. The finish line is in sight. Church, I want to urge you, sprint to the finish. Sprint to the finish. The end is in sight. It's time to take a whiff of the Holy Spirit and kick it into afterburners. Sprint to the finish line. Paul wrote, probably in the last days of his life, the book of 2 Timothy, in chapter 4, verse 7, he said, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. I competed with excellence, Paul said, and I finished. I never gave up. That should be our cry. Well, I hope you'll be in church somewhere Sunday, worshiping God in spirit and in truth. I hope you'll be praying for us as we minister on Sunday. Lift us up in your prayers, if you would. God bless you. We love you.